Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Deep Cat's Reactions, and my name's Greg, and I'm going to play a song that, I haven't heard this, but it just sounds like it might be where my head's at today. So, this is, what was his name? Ian Fred Smith, and this is Sapper's Lullaby, and he's at the Canberra Playhouse. So, let's give it a listen.
As you see, because of the IED threat, we either travel on sort of patrols of guys lined about 10 metres apart on foot, or long vehicle convoys. In either case, the sappers are called the combat engineers, and throughout the history of war they get the crappy jobs. And in Afghanistan and Iraq, the job is to ride at the front of a convoy and look down the road through the dust and the dirt and the rubbish for something that might be an IED, and if they see something, they move towards it and deal with it, often starting by scraping the dust off with a paintbrush. So it takes a sort of unquestioning courage, which I only got to respect as I worked there longer and longer. And it's a dangerous job, and we lose a couple of them. Every now and again. We've lost a couple this year, and we lost 2 last year, maybe more actually. And when a boy out at the forward operating bases gets killed, everyone back on the main base in Tarankout feels it. I mean, the first thing you know about it is you go to call home, and you find that the phone line in the welfare centre has been cut, and that's how you know that something bad's happened. Because they do that to enable the commanding officer to call the family so they don't find out on the news. And then they'll bring the body back to the Roll 2 hospital, and there's a sort of refrigerated shipping container there that's a morgue, and the guy's mates will post a vigil, a sort of guard of honour for him, 3 days, 3 nights or so, not leaving, out of respect. Until the repatriation ceremony is organised, and then we all file into the Apache helicopter hangar for a memorial service led by the Padre, and the CO will get up and speak, and the guy's mates will get up and speak about the guy, what he's like when he's out on the terps, or about his girlfriend and his family. And it's always a tough experience. You look at that casket and you just feel so sorry for the family, and then there's part of you that's glad you're not in it. Anyway, then everyone on the base, the Afghan soldiers, the Dutchies, the Americans, Australian soldiers, 3,000 men line the road out to the Hercules aircraft, and then a procession goes past. Anyway, we lost a couple of sappers in June last year, and on June the 7th. And I wrote this song a couple of days later and played it in the Poppies barbecue area that weekend. It's called The Sapper's Lullaby. Up from the Roll 2 and down past the gate, out to the flight line. We stood in the sun with slouch hat and gun as 2 caskets passed us by, and followed the Padre onto the Herc and out into the pale summer sky. We walked back to Poppies, then went back to work with the dust still in our eyes. So soldiers, sing me your sapper's lullaby. You give it your all, knowing if you should fall, that all good things must die. These young engineers, whose job is to clear the road so we may pass, they're always out front, and when they bear the brunt, man, it happens fast. Sapper D. Smith had a wife and a son, the apple of his eye. Snowy Moreland was just 21, way too young to die. So soldiers, sing me your sapper's lullaby. You give it your all, known if you should fall, that all good things must die. So go call your mother, call your old man on that welfare line, and tell him you love him while you still can, 'cause all good things must die. Soldiers, sing me your sapper's lullaby. You give it your all, known if you should fall, that all good things must die. All good things must die.
Man, what a song. What a song. And his performance was great. I mean, his guitar playing, all that. That's almost not relevant to talk about. I don't know, maybe that's not what I should have listened to today. It's just too real. And the song was just describing reality. It wasn't getting off in some, abstract reality. It was just, in your face. And a lullaby. Oh, God, man. I know that you guys have followed us into every war that we've ever been in. And please don't come to the next one. I truly believe that we'll be in a war within a year, and it just breaks my heart. This is all really personal for me too. I've got two kids that served over 23 years in the Army, and multiple deployments, and all that. And oh my God, the times when your child is overseas and in danger, and they can't even tell you jack shit. All their stuff was classified. So we couldn't hear much about what they were doing or anything like that. But to have your child over there and being in danger, it was just excruciating, just horrible. And like I say, I truly believe that we'll be in another war within a year, and it will not be a war that we have any business in at all. God knows that's happened in the past, but the next one we definitely don't need to be there. And so, like I say, this is just a plea. Don't follow us this time. Please, please don't lose your children for nothing, because that's what it will be about, is nothing, nothing to do with us. So I don't know, man. Like I say, I probably shouldn't have listened to that. So I'll be back hopefully, and hit like, subscribe, and all that, and we'll see y'all then. Bye bye.